Hi everyone, my name's Katherine. I'm a children's author and reception teacher from London. I'm very excited to introduce one of the stories I've written called Dancing Dunes. Here it is. It's a magical tale of what happens when the blue moon rises in the sky. We'll be doing some different activities today using the story, including art and writing and singing one of my favourite songs. And I've got someone to introduce you to. This is Sandy, and you might see him in the story, so look out for him while I'm reading it. Okay, here goes. Dancing Dunes. A blue moon is on the way. When I was younger than you are now, my grandma sat me on her knee and told me a tale. When the blue moon comes, it is a sign, she said. Go down to the beach and you'll see. As I reach the quiet pier, the moon has grown large, filling the sky with a brightness that illuminates the whole coastline. I huddle down behind the pillars. What will I see? I think to myself. Over the sand of the waves, crashing on the beach, I begin to hear a low rumble. It's quiet at first and might be mistaken for far-off thunder, but I know this is not a storm and I'm excited, not afraid. Slowly the rumble becomes louder and louder, and I watch in wonder as the once unmoving hills now begin to shift and sway. The huge dunes are changing. They are spreading out and growing tall as giant arms and legs begin to form from the sand and push their forms upwards. They are alive. You see, the sand dunes have changed. Finally, dozens of creatures have emerged. Huge ones, short ones, fat ones, thin ones. Some have great clumps of grass covering their bodies, so they now look as if they have great furry coats or spiky Mohican hair. There we go. You see their spiky hair. Others are creatures that look like dinosaurs. There they are, with great bumps and ridges running over their backs. It's one of my favourite ones, actually. Now, as I watch, they all begin to make their way slowly down to the seashore, leaving great pits in the earth where they once had slept. As they lollop along, I like that word, lollop, very good to say, loose sound showers down like rain, and some shake their heads to be rid of the last grains and rubbish from their ears. Not very good to leave rubbish on the beach, shouldn't do it. Now that the rumbling has stopped, I begin to hear a new sound. It is the beautiful sound of music. It's floating softly over the waves carried in by the gentle wind from the sea. The sand dunes have now formed partners, and suddenly they are dancing. The blue moon acts like a giant glitter ball, there it is in the sky, smiling down on the strange and magical sight. The first dance is the waltz. With an unexpected and amazing grace, the dunes whirl around their dance floor, moving faster as the music speeds along, the great tufts of grass swirling like skirts as they spin. Suddenly, lightning sparks across the sky, and a fierce tango beat begins to play on the stormy seas. Every partnership follows the other, with every step perfectly in time. As a fast samba rhythm strikes up, laughter rings out as they whirl around and twist and turn with incredible grace, leaving whirl patterns on the sand as they go. I continue to gaze down on the scene with increasing joy and wonder as step after step these dancing dunes rock and roll, look like a rock and roller there, and twirl and spin their way across the empty beach. Sadly, the sky soon begins to lighten in the east and the dazzling moonlight begins to fade. The sand creatures wave goodbye to their fellow friends and wander slowly away, lying down to rest their heads on their pillows. They will sleep now, while excited children, just like you, run and hide around them in the summer weather and without knowing what they really are. Have a look out, you might notice them. It is also time for me to return home to dream of what I've witnessed this special night and wait for the time when the blue moon returns and the dancing dunes awake once more. There we are, she's going home. Well, I really hope you enjoyed that story, children. And did you spot Sandy in the pictures? I hope you did. Okay, in our next videos, we're going to talk a little bit about some of the activities you can do using my story. Okay, Everyone, see you in a bit.